As we age, the definition of attractiveness evolves. In our later years, being attractive becomes less about physical appearance and more about the qualities that reflect a lifetime of growth, wisdom, and character. For elderly men, attraction often lies in traits that showcase confidence, emotional maturity, and a zest for life. These are the attributes that draw others in and leave a lasting impression, transcending the superficial standards of youth. This video explores 8 qualities that suggest a man is attractive, even in his elderly years. Whether it's a timeless sense of humor, the ability to dress well, or simply the way he carries himself, these traits reveal a deeper kind of allure. So, if you're wondering what truly makes someone stand out in their golden years, keep watching. You may discover that the most attractive qualities are those you've been cultivating all along. Attractiveness in elderly men begins with confidence and self-assurance. Confidence is magnetic at any age, but in later years, it takes on a deeper meaning. A confident older man exudes an air of security, showing he's comfortable with who he is and where he stands in life. This kind of self-assurance comes from years of experience, personal growth, and overcoming challenges, making it incredibly appealing to those around him. Confidence doesn't mean arrogance. It's about being at peace with oneself. It's reflected in the way a man speaks, carries himself, and engages with others. A confident man listens attentively, speaks thoughtfully, and remains unfazed by small setbacks. This calm and composed demeanor is especially attractive in older age because it represents wisdom and emotional maturity. People are naturally drawn to someone who can maintain their cool and stay grounded, even in the face of adversity. One key aspect of confidence is the ability to embrace imperfections. As we age, physical changes are inevitable, and a man who confidently accepts them instead of trying to hide or fight them shows authenticity. Whether it's graying hair, a slower gait, or wrinkles, a man who wears these changes with pride demonstrates that his worth is not tied to superficial appearances but to his character and life experiences. Confidence also manifests in how a man approaches social interactions. A confident older man isn't afraid to strike up a conversation, share his opinions, or engage with people of different generations. This ease in communication shows he values connection and remains curious about the world around him. People find such openness refreshing and engaging, making him more attractive in any setting. Finally, confidence is tied to a sense of purpose. An elderly man who continues to set goals, pursue hobbies, or contribute to his community exudes vitality and passion for life. This purposeful attitude sends a powerful message. Aging is not a limitation but an opportunity to continue thriving. In this way, confidence becomes a beacon of attractiveness that transcends age, proving that self-assuredness and inner peace are timeless traits. A great sense of humor is one of the most attractive qualities a man can have, regardless of his age. For elderly men, humor becomes even more significant. It's a sign of wisdom, emotional intelligence, and a positive outlook on life. A man who can make others laugh or bring lightheartedness to a conversation shows that he's not weighed down by the pressures of aging but instead embraces life with joy and optimism. Laughter is a universal language, and an older man who uses humor effectively can instantly put people at ease. Whether it's a witty observation, a playful joke, or the ability to laugh at his own quirks, humor creates a connection that draws others in. At this stage in life, humor doesn't have to be over the top or flashy. Subtle, thoughtful humor that reflects a man's intelligence and creativity often leaves the strongest impression. A great sense of humor also showcases resilience. Older men have lived through countless ups and downs, and those who can look back on life's challenges with a sense of humor reveal their strength and adaptability. They understand that life isn't always perfect, and being able to laugh, even at hardships, shows their ability to find perspective and maintain emotional balance. This type of humor is not only attractive but also inspiring, as it encourages others to approach life's difficulties with grace. Humor also has the power to make a man unforgettable. Stories laced with humor, whether drawn from personal experience or clever anecdotes, captivate audiences. People are naturally drawn to someone who can make them laugh, and a man with a strong sense of humor becomes the life of the room, bringing joy and energy wherever he goes. It's not just about telling jokes. It's about being quick-witted, approachable, and light-hearted in a way that makes others feel good about themselves. Finally, a great sense of humor reflects a man's emotional intelligence. An older man who knows when to use humor to ease tension, brighten someone's day, or connect with others shows his ability to read the room and respond appropriately. This skill is deeply attractive because it demonstrates empathy, care, and a genuine interest in making people around him happy. In the later years of life, humor isn't just about making others laugh. It's about showing the world that you're still full of life, wisdom, and positivity. A man with a great sense of humor becomes an enduring source of joy for those around him, proving that laughter truly is timeless. Confidence is an enduring quality that becomes even more striking in elderly men. It's not about arrogance or bravado but rather a quiet assurance that reflects self-acceptance and a life well lived. Confidence in older men is incredibly attractive because it signals maturity, stability, and a deep understanding of who they are. By this stage, they've navigated the highs and lows of life, and their self-assured demeanor naturally draws others to them. One key element of confidence is how an older man carries himself. Good posture, steady eye contact, and a relaxed but purposeful gait can convey volumes about his self-perception. These physical cues suggest that he's comfortable in his own skin and embraces his age rather than resists it. This kind of self-assurance creates a magnetic presence, showing others that he is both approachable and secure. Confidence also shines through in the way an elderly man speaks and interacts with others. A man who expresses his thoughts clearly and listens attentively to others exudes an air of competence and mutual respect. He doesn't feel the need to dominate conversations or prove his worth. Instead, he allows his words and actions to reflect his character. This ease in communication makes him appealing because it shows emotional maturity and a lack of pretension. Another aspect of confidence in older men is their ability to embrace their individuality. By the time they reach their senior years, they've typically developed a strong sense of their values, interests, and priorities. Whether it's through a unique sense of style, a passion for hobbies, or the way they contribute to their community, confident older men show that they're proud of who they are and the life they've built. This authenticity is incredibly attractive because it highlights their depth and substance. Importantly, confidence isn't about having a perfect life, it's about owning imperfections. An older man who isn't afraid to acknowledge his flaws or past mistakes demonstrates humility and strength. This level of self-awareness is not only admirable but also deeply appealing, as it fosters trust and genuine connection with others. Ultimately, confidence in elderly men is a beacon of strength and vitality. It's a reminder that age is not a barrier to attractiveness. It's a stage where self-assurance and inner peace radiate outward, making them stand out in a profound and timeless way. A sense of humor is one of the most endearing and attractive qualities a man can have, and this doesn't fade with age. In fact, as men grow older, their humor often becomes more refined, rooted in life experience, and less about impressing others. For an elderly man, the ability to laugh at himself, find joy in simple moments, and lighten the mood around him can make him incredibly appealing. Humor shows that he's approachable, emotionally balanced, and still fully engaged in life. A great sense of humor demonstrates resilience. It signals that, despite the challenges and losses that often accompany aging, he can find reasons to smile. This attitude is not just uplifting for him but also for those around him. People gravitate towards someone who can ease tension with a well-timed joke or bring warmth to a conversation with light-hearted anecdotes. His ability to see the funny side of life creates a welcoming and positive environment for friends, family, and even new acquaintances. Additionally, humor reveals a sharp mind. Making jokes, picking up on subtle ironies, or responding to witty banter requires quick thinking and mental agility. When an elderly man showcases his cleverness and playfulness through humor, it's a clear sign that he's still vibrant and mentally sharp. This intellectual aspect of humor enhances his charm and makes his presence enjoyable in social settings. Humor also reflects humility and self-awareness. A man who can laugh at himself rather than take life too seriously exudes confidence and openness. He doesn't feel the need to project perfection, which makes him relatable and easy to connect with. This ability to laugh at his own quirks or past mistakes shows wisdom and emotional security, making him even more attractive. Importantly, humor in elderly men often carries a comforting depth. Their jokes may be infused with kindness, offering encouragement or wisdom rather than sarcasm or cynicism. This type of humor strengthens relationships, as it helps people feel understood and valued. In a world that can sometimes feel overwhelming, an elderly man with a genuine sense of humor is a rare and magnetic presence. His laughter, whether hearty or subtle, becomes a beacon of positivity and a reminder that joy doesn't diminish with age, it evolves, becoming a source of strength and connection. Confidence is one of the most universally attractive traits, and it becomes even more compelling in elderly men. True confidence is not about arrogance or boasting, it's about self-assurance, humility, and comfort in one's own skin. As men age, their confidence often grows from life experiences, challenges overcome, and the wisdom gained through decades of living. This quiet strength can make an elderly man highly appealing to those around him. Confidence in older men often comes from knowing who they are and what they bring to the table. They no longer feel the need to seek constant approval or prove themselves to others. This self-assuredness creates a calming and inspiring presence, whether in social settings, family gatherings, or even during casual interactions. People are naturally drawn to those who exude stability and conviction, especially when it's paired with humility and kindness. One of the hallmarks of confidence in elderly men is their ability to engage with people from all walks of life. They listen attentively, speak with intention, and carry themselves with grace. This kind of demeanor communicates respect and authenticity, making them approachable and enjoyable to be around. Confidence also allows them to share their thoughts and opinions without dominating conversations or dismissing others' viewpoints. Moreover, a confident elderly man knows his worth but doesn't feel the need to flaunt it. His achievements, knowledge, and values speak for themselves. He navigates life with a steady hand, unshaken by external pressures or societal expectations. This inner peace radiates outward, creating a sense of admiration and trust among those he encounters. Confidence in older men also extends to their physical presence. Even if their bodies have aged, their posture, eye contact, and mannerisms can convey a sense of vitality and self-respect. They may no longer fit the stereotypical mold of youthful attractiveness, but their demeanor and poise make a lasting impression. Finally, confidence shows resilience. An elderly man who carries himself with assurance has likely faced and conquered life's inevitable hardships. This resilience is a source of inspiration, as it reassures others that aging doesn't mean losing one's purpose or strength. Instead, it's an opportunity to embrace a deeper understanding of oneself and the world. In essence, confidence is magnetic at any age. For elderly men, it becomes a blend of wisdom, authenticity, and strength that's impossible to overlook. It's not about having all the answers. It's about being comfortable with who you are and bringing that assurance into every interaction. A sense of humor becomes even more attractive as men age, adding a layer of charm and relatability that transcends physical appearance. Humor has the power to connect people, break down barriers, and create moments of joy, which is particularly appealing in elderly men who use their wit and lightheartedness to uplift those around them. It demonstrates emotional intelligence, resilience, and an optimistic outlook on life, all qualities that make someone inherently likable and magnetic. For many older men, humor is a product of perspective. With decades of experiences under their belts, they've seen life's highs and lows, and they've learned not to take everything too seriously. This wisdom allows them to find humor in even mundane or challenging situations, reminding others that there's always something to smile about. Whether it's through telling a funny story, making a quick quip, or sharing a self-deprecating laugh, a man with a good sense of humor can instantly brighten the mood of those around him. In relationships, humor can serve as a powerful tool for connection and communication. A man who can make others laugh creates an environment of warmth and positivity, which is particularly appreciated as people grow older and face new challenges. It's not about being a comedian, It's about having the ability to bring light to the lives of others and to approach life's unpredictability with grace and levity. A sense of humor also signals emotional resilience. An elderly man who can laugh at himself or the absurdities of life shows that he isn't weighed down by regrets or insecurities. This ability to roll with the punches and maintain a light-hearted perspective on life is deeply attractive, as it reveals a man who is comfortable in his own skin and can weather life's storms with dignity. Humor is also a form of charisma, and it becomes even more engaging with age. An older man's jokes or witty observations often carry a layer of wisdom or insight, making them not only entertaining but also thought-provoking. His humor might draw on his life experiences or reflect a sharp awareness of the world around him, giving his words weight and authenticity. In addition, humor in older men often comes with a sense of kindness and inclusivity. They use their humor to bring people together, not to put others down. This generosity of spirit makes their laughter and jokes feel like a gift rather than a performance, further enhancing their appeal. Ultimately, a good sense of humor in an elderly man is a testament to his character. It shows he values joy, connection, and perspective, and it makes him a delight to be around, no matter the situation. It's an enduring quality that keeps him attractive and cherished by those fortunate enough to share in his laughter. Emotional stability is one of the most attractive qualities a man can possess, particularly in his later years. As men age, they often develop a sense of calmness and patience that comes from navigating life's complexities. This emotional steadiness creates an air of dependability and reassurance that others find deeply appealing, especially in a world that can often feel chaotic or unpredictable. Older men who exude emotional stability have learned how to manage their reactions and approach challenges with a measured perspective. They aren't quick to anger or prone to outbursts. Instead, they respond thoughtfully and with empathy. This maturity fosters trust and creates an environment of safety for those around them. Whether it's a family member seeking advice, a partner needing support, or a friend sharing a struggle, a steady and patient man is a rock to lean on. Patience, too, is an underrated form of attractiveness. In younger years, people may focus on grand gestures or bold displays of passion, but as time goes on, the quieter strength of patience becomes far more valued. A man who takes the time to listen without interrupting, to wait without frustration, or to understand without judgment radiates a sense of kindness and compassion. These traits are magnetic because they show a depth of character that can't be faked or rushed. This emotional stability often translates into healthier and more fulfilling relationships. An emotionally steady older man knows how to communicate effectively, resolve conflicts with grace, and prioritize the well-being of his loved ones. He doesn't sweat the small stuff, nor does he let stress dictate his interactions. This level-headed approach is a balm for those around him, offering peace of mind and creating a harmonious dynamic. Furthermore, emotional stability is a sign of self-awareness. It shows that a man has done the inner work to understand himself, his strengths, weaknesses, and triggers, and has made peace with them. This self-acceptance is profoundly attractive, as it sets the foundation for authentic connections with others. There's no need for pretense or posturing. An emotionally stable man is genuine, confident, and secure in who he is. In romantic relationships, patience and stability create a sense of enduring love and reliability. A man who is emotionally grounded can be a source of comfort and joy, providing unwavering support even during tough times. This quality fosters deep intimacy and mutual respect, qualities that are often more cherished than fleeting passion. Ultimately, emotional stability and patience make an elderly man not only attractive but also invaluable. These traits signify wisdom, strength, and an understanding of life's greater picture, qualities that draw people in and leave a lasting impression. In conclusion, the allure of an older man lies in far more than just physical appearance. As men age, their attractiveness often grows not in spite of, but because of, the qualities that develop with time: confidence, self-assuredness, emotional stability, and wisdom. These traits create a deep, magnetic presence that goes beyond youthful vitality. The ability to stay grounded, maintain patience, and offer insight into life's complexities make older men irresistibly appealing. The charm of maturity is rooted in authenticity, experience, and a quiet strength that makes relationships more meaningful and lasting. Ultimately, age brings with it a unique attractiveness that is not only about how a man looks, but how he makes others feel comfortable, valued, and understood.